9 weeks after victory in Europe, the very man who had stood as Britain's unyielding bastion in her darkest hour was ousted from office by the very people he had led to triumph. It appears as an act of profound ingratitude, yet it embodies the paradoxical fate of those whose greatness resides within catastrophe's crucible. Churchill was a man for whom history found its moment. For 3 decades he wandered through the halls of political obscurity, a figure often viewed as charmingly anachronistic. Misjudged or misplaced, it seemed his ambitions exceeded his temperance. Yet there was a fire in him, untamed by peace, a flame for emergency's inferno. But in May 1940, the lock of historical necessity finally found its key in him. As Nazi Germany rolled over continental Europe, Churchill's aggression and defiance were not mere personality traits. They were the vital specifications the moment demanded. The storm had found its captain, and the vessel of Britain her helm. The fit was unnerving in its authenticity. His belligerent rhetoric, once thought a relic, became the invigorating cry of a fighting spirit. His appetite for risk, previously reckless, was the bold initiative needed to traverse the chasm of survival. His steadfastness, once rigidity, offered the steel spine to an embattled nation. But what truly characterized his unique leadership was his profound synthesis of grandiloquence and gritty resolve, an unparalleled ability to animate the gold-threaded narrative of history while navigating its dirtiest challenges with undeniable tenacity. This alignment of character to crisis was not learned, it was innate, awaiting activation. Yet the electorate, in an act both logical and brutal, instinctively knew that such fiery prowess was a tool honed for a specific emergency, not one reshaped easily to post-war rebuilding. It was not ingratitude, but a tacit recognition that his sharp edges would not soften for peacetime's subtler demands. The ledger of Churchill's life is etched with both the scorch of triumph and the shadows of ill fit. His strategic genius, as demonstrated during his wartime premiership, was as clear as it was singularly purposed. Yet this instrument of catastrophe was steeped in a constitution not made pliable by the tranquility of peace. To understand Churchill is to appreciate that the firebrand is not intended to ignite without the tempest. The very traits that empowered him to navigate Britain through such inescapable darkness carried within them a shadow that hindered the breadth of his peacetime vision. An epic confined to catastrophe's theatre, the victory so fiercely achieved also prefigured a poignant personal eclipse. For Churchill, the abrupt transition from centre stage to the margin was a return to the wilderness, an echoing silence in place of the roar, a return to obscurity for a hero moulded by the incendiary trials of history. His defeat in July 1945, landslided by the nation he preserved, suggests a profound national awareness. The electorate's acute understanding of necessity did not merely reflect an exercise of democratic choice, but an instinctive comprehension of the limits of Churchill's statesmanship when charted against the new landscape of peacetime society. Such insights reveal a complex ledger, not of success and failure, but of profound alignment and dissonance. A leader calibrated as precisely for war as he was misaligned for peace. Churchill's narrative demands the embrace of contradiction. The fire he wielded in defense could not hold peace in its gentle hand. His final years, post-greatest triumph, became a living testament to this paradox. He navigated another wilderness, not one of political exile alone, but the deeper wilderness of having outlived his moment, a blaze confined within a calm no longer hospitable to his flames or fitting for his talents.